G'day guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're just carp fishing in the Torrens River, right about here. Got Justin with me. Not going to say g'day?
No.
Oh, okay. And Kynan, who you saw yesterday.
G'day.
We've got 4 lines in the water. We've caught 1 carp already, and we're just getting a couple of nibbles. But we'll put the fight on. It was a pretty good fight. It only went for about 2 minutes though. We've got this awesome tool that we like to use. It's a washing basket. It's perfect as a landing net. And we're just trying to buy a landing net one time, and we're like, oh, you know what? A washing basket would be super good. So that's what we got. And it's done its job really well. It's just getting a little bit broken, but it's alright. $5, pretty solid.
Where's the cameraman when you need him? Filming?
Yeah.
Alright. Bro, there's so many people watching.
Don't go from yet.
Your he's big. That's a nice size.
Oh, hold on. Yeah. Oh, wait. That's a beauty. It's a pretty big one. Alright, come on. Both hands in the basket.
Where is he? There he is.
Is it filming, Justin?
Yeah. Thought it was not, but yeah, it is.
He does not want to give up.
How well we hooked him?
Shit. Get back there. Go around. That's right. Come here, little bastard. Oh, he's fat as shit. I'm soaked now. Come here, bastard. Where is he? Bastard. Is he in? Get the other hand.
Hey! What a fatty!
Nice.
Nice.
2 minutes catch.
Phew! 2 minutes compared to the half an hour at the
Yeah, I'll
beginning.
take the rod.
Alright.
Now he just got to get some more.
Yeah, hopefully he brought his friends along. Gee,
Cooked him well.
he was well cooked. Let's go and take him over to the knife. In here. Can you put it back in the bag? So I'll just talk you through a few of the things that we like to do when we're carp fishing that help us to catch more fish, and that is ground baiting. So what we've got is a big can of corn, just a standard size, and we use about half of that to just throw out there about where we're going to put our baits. You can leave it for a while or cast straight into it. If you come back to it, then there's a high chance that the fish will be there waiting on it. Just brings them into the spot, switches them on, helps them to, you know, look for your bait, because I mean they eat various things, but if they see that there's lots of corn, you know, they'll start targeting corn in the area. So that's the first thing that we like to do. The second thing we like to do is just cast a line out and make sure the drag's really loose. That's super loose. It's good where we are here because we've got these holes that we can just sit the rod in nicely. So that way, you know, even if we do forget, it'll just get pulled kind of, you won't be able to go any further. It'll just go on to drag, and that's the main thing. You want to make sure you got lots of ground bait and set your drag nice and loose so that when a carp comes along, it'll just take off and you can do the drag up and easy peasy. A common question for carp fishing is what rig to use. Now I'll quickly reel this one in because we haven't had a bite on it for ages. Kind of will just hold it. The rig I like to use, we've got a bean sinker that just slides up and down. I've got a clip. You can get these on eBay really cheap. I think I got 200 for like $3. It's just very light. And then we've got a length before the hook. Same rig I like to use for redfin. And then you just got your bait. On this one I have a worm. I'll probably change to corn though, seeing as that's what just caught us the fish. And that's all you need, just a light sinker. Some people like to use a Paternoster rig, which is where you have the sinker on the bottom. That also works. You just want to make sure that it's not too heavy, because carp, they want to be able to play with it, they want to be able to pull your bait, and if they feel that there's a weight there, you're less likely to catch a fish. So this is definitely a good rig to use. It's what I always use, and it usually works. It's important to pack light when you're going fishing, especially for carp. I'll just run you through the stuff that I bring. This is actually Kynan's, but these little tripod stools, super easy. If you're gonna get a washing basket, you can just whack everything in there and carry it around. It just folds out, bang. Super comfy to sit on. And you gotta make sure that you got the right tackle on you. Now, I'm actually running low on sinkers, but this is the size sinker that I like to use. I don't even know what it is. It just says 1, so I don't know, 1 ounce. But that's a good size. You see, I've also got these oh, there goes my sinker. Anyway, I'll find it in a sec. Also got these burley kind of cages and a burley sinker here. We tried packing this with bread once, filled it up with bread, and just had like a hook with some bread on it. And that worked really well, and I think the person that was using that rig actually outfished all of us. So give that a go if you want. Size of hook. Now I've got these big red mustard, and I don't even know what size it is. It's about that big. Anyway, carp have got pretty big mouths, so that's a good size to fit into its mouth. You can go a bit smaller. Some people like to use circle hooks, so I've got some of them there just as well. You know, I don't use them, I just use them, the red ones. But yeah, and I've just got this little tackle box. That's the only tackle I need. Bit of line, some nail clippers, and you're set. It's important that you're resourceful when you're fishing. See here, we've got an upside down shopping trolley, doubles up as a lovely, what would you call it, deck chair. You just tip it upside down, you got your backrest, you've got a nice seat, and you can just sit there and watch your line. Isn't it nice, Justin?
That's perfect.
Justin's from France and he loves catching carp, so yeah, right in his element here. I'll let you know if I catch any more fish.
Oi, Robbie, get the basket. Oh, wait. No.
Alright, do you want me to land him with the basket?
Here,
Yeah.
here. Take a GoPro.
Hey, I'm landing him with the basket, mate. Are you even filming?
Yeah.
Come here. Come here. Justin, muscle him up. Muscle him.
Nice.
Good. Do you want a picture?
Come here. Yeah? Do you want to just break its neck? No. Why? Just pull its head up and its body down. Yeah, it can be pretty hard, eh? Hey, Robbie, come here and break its neck. Cause.
Ah, it's okay, I'll die.
Folks, I'm going to teach you how to dispatch a carp using a knife. So firstly, what you want to do, grab your knife, just chuck it away. You don't need it. Just get your hand in there, rip that head, rip that throat rather, pull it back. This is a big boy. There we go. And that is how you kill a carp.